hope you're enjoying your first day of the autumn, and it's been absolutely beautiful. I had a day off today actually, and thoroughly enjoyed it. Spent a lot of time sitting in the garden, and I think it's been good, and hopefully we have some more sunny days coming up, in the UK at least. And today, to open the season, to start the autumn season, I wanted to show you the palette which isn't new. I didn't like particularly new Tom Ford palettes, and I keep going and looking back at his old or permanent editions. I think that he mainly sort of mixes and matches the different previous palettes. There isn't anything absolutely new, apart from I think a couple of them in the past were quite different. One of them I've got, and I absolutely love it, Daydream Purple Lilac sort of cool palette. And there was one, I think one was green, absolutely gorgeous, which I haven't got, but I wouldn't probably use it much. And another one was one of this Soleil, one of the numbers, I can't remember which one, I think it's number 2, which has got a nice green shade. Other than that, he doesn't really do revolutionary colors. Maybe it's quite wise, because these are the colors that are more wearable, and they mix and match together. I will do Tom Ford. I've got quite a few now, Tom Ford palettes, all of them, and just talk you through. And I find it helpful sometimes when you think about buying something. You go through some videos, and some of these videos could be as old as like 5-6 years old, and some of the permanent issues, permanent editions, not limited editions, like that. It's very helpful to see. So those are kind of timeless things, and they help you to make a decision to buy or not, and usually it would be to buy. So this is Seductive Rose. It's one of the old editions, permanent ones. It's not something extra ordinary or revolutionary. You won't see any mad sort of color combinations there. I've already done swatches here, as you can see. I've done the video in Russian now, and what I like is consistency in quality, particularly old palettes. It's something to do with the formula, but also they say it's got to be wet or dry, wet and dry, or just one of these old ones. I think they all suitable. They all can be worn in wet and dry sort of formula. So particularly those, if you use one of these sort of smoky shade for eyeliner, you can do that. Probably this will be enhanced as well with a wet brush. I don't know. Texture is beautiful. I really like these glittery shades. I still don't hesitate to wear them. I like them, and they just look beautiful on the eye. And I think it's nothing wrong with wearing that, as long as it's not wild colors and too much. What you see on me is Charlotte Tilbury Rock Chic evening version. I've just done video in Russian on Charlotte Tilbury. It's not tutorial, it's just how I would do makeup. I did day version and evening makeup with that palette, Charlotte Tilbury. But today it's about the swatches. My iPad periodically falls over here because I had to kind of lean the angle of the screen, so apologies for that. Okay, so let's just do swatches, and I'll show you very quickly another palette, Dior palette, which I wanted to also share with you. Similar color range. This is kind of interesting because it looks on the screen, it's more purple, is more, I would say, it brings out more blue from the actual palette. But this is kind of brown color. It's almost plum on the screen, but this is more it's got something there. I think it's very complex in terms of formula. It contains a lot of different complex colors in it, and also depends on how it catches the light. It could be cool, or like cool, or this is more warmer. So this is definitely cool, you see. So and this is effect you probably would have on your eye, and I think it's just beautiful. Let me do the swatches quickly, and I've actually done the swatches here, but let me do them again. And I need to take this bracelet off, I think. That's one. This is that cool shade, which you normally don't, it's white, kind of like primer, which you probably won't see. Most palettes have it, and it's not significant, but it does help to set the tone. Then pink, I love that. This pinky, like silvery pinky. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful that is. Oh, love it. Absolutely love it. This is like a taupe, more. It looks like it's grey, but it actually is more taupey. You see, this is probably true representation of that. Yeah. Which is again, it's got glitter, shine, but they all, you can see how beautifully they together. They blend easily. Tom Ford palettes are always beautiful. They blend, they stay on all day. The same as Charlotte Tilbury, actually. I must give it to her. And the final, which looks like plum when it suits you, but it's more of that sort of, this is probably more true reflection. Yeah, true color. It almost looks like brown, but brown with a tiny undertone of plum, which is more, is lighter here. The whole palette is less bluish in real life. So, and that's how it swatches. So you can see the white is almost invisible. White is all like, you know, that's prime, with very little reflection. But it's good for these sort of corners here. You see that it makes a difference straight away. I know it's a different palette on me, but it's not, it doesn't matter, because white goes with any. So you can see how it opens the eye. So here we go. This is my Tom Ford Seductive Rose. I'm absolutely happy about it, and it's because of the recent reviews on YouTube on new Tom Ford palettes, Meteoric or something, I can't remember the names, and another one is Visionnaire, I think. One of them is very similar to Nude Deep, which I have, and I didn't buy them. And this one, I've been looking at it. It's like that Charlotte Tilbury Rock Chick. I was looking at it for some time, and I wish I bought it earlier. I absolutely love it. This is grey. I just show you. That grey sort of combination of grey and silver taupe. It's absolutely stunning palette. It's really lovely. So love using it. I've been using it so often now since I bought it. First time I tried, I did makeup, just a trial makeup on holidays a couple of weeks ago, and since then it's almost like my everyday. Particularly with new trends in makeup, more of a neutral colors, neutral, warm and cool, but neutral, nothing shouting, nothing really sort of bright as such. So if you watched a Catwalk, any brand is really, is kind of, there are some exceptions of course, it depends on the, you know, costume or whatever, but most of them are sort of subtle colors, and intensity is there as well, and subtle colors, what I mean by is that sort of grey, smoky eye, of course. Okay, so my next one here is a Dior little Dior bag with some other palette, which I also, somebody asked me about a new Dior edition this year, and I didn't particularly get kind of hooked on those. I didn't feel they are anything sort of outstanding, or maybe partially because I already have these colors in various palettes, and I've got so many. It's just insane. So I got my pencil favorite, a 594 brown, which is probably the best pencil, I would say. I'm nearly finished. I've tried so many. By Terry pencils seem to be too soft for me, but this is I don't know how many in my life I already used, maybe 10, I don't know. It's just what I need. That's perfect, and it stays on, and it's so this one is my absolutely must-have. But anyway, I'm kind of distracting myself from there. It's just I opened the bag and I remembered I ordered it. So the thing I want to show you is that palette called Glorify. There are two palettes. One is warm, similar name. It's last year edition. It's not this year. I didn't find that this year colors, some of them are really vibrant, and I can't understand why Dior came up with this really bright colors. They are not necessary in trend, so I went for this Glorify, and I saw many tutorials, and including Peter Phillips from Dior, how he does it. I absolutely love it, and I will try to do the same. But today is just showing it, opening, and swatches. Dior quality is also, you know, like Tom Ford, it is second to none. I tend to have more Dior palettes, probably, I don't know how many, I don't even know, but I have to do a review one, I think, one day, and just go through all of them. So the colors here are also, to some degree, they're a little bit similar to Seductive Rose, but they are cooler. They are visibly cooler. Oops. They've got some similarity in terms of grayish purple, but those are probably a bit warmer anyway, so I'm gonna have to put it aside and just do the swatches, really. There are 5 in the palette, and it's interesting to see how he does combinations of different different colors together, different looks. Majority of my attention now is focused on smoky eyes. I like smoky eyes, and I like it on me. So that is purple ish. This is more of a plum. Lovely rich color. And this is gray, and this is blue. I have to use all 5 fingers for that, because absolutely stunning colors. Oh. Okay, so we start with the white, which is always lightest, which is always pretty much the same in all palettes, but this one is more pronounced. It's more kind of like ivory, but it's got more reflection in it. I actually find also it's good to use one of these, what they called, highlighters like that sometimes, instead of eyeshadows, just to put there maybe. So that's white. The light lilac, sort of purple-ish, is that. They're very light. They're very light. They're nice. This one is matte, and it's more intense. That's a smoky shade. It's actually it looks more brown on a swatch, but it is a very, when you look at it, it's like dark purple, that. Then you've got grey, silver grey, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And I thought, for the price, which I can't remember, £49, must have been 48 or 49. This palette gives you more options than he's got this. They've got Dior. Or I don't know why I say he. Peter Phillips, I think. They've got like 3 stripes. The last year, I think, editions, or year before. They're also permanent. They're absolutely beautiful quality. But I think with this you can do more variations of that. And so that is grey, and this is that blue, which is central color. You see, altogether it makes it cool palette. This silver and that purple, kind of lavender, more of a lavender color probably. Absolutely stunning colors. They are beautiful. This one is interesting. It does look like it's brown. It's not. It's more. It has got a bit purple undertone to it, but they're all stunning, absolutely beautiful colors. So this is my new toy to play with until my new 10 lipsticks come up. I ordered Pat McGrath. I ordered 10 lipsticks. I actually ordered 9 colors, but 1 lipstick by mistake I ordered 2. Don't know why. So this is coming up. As soon as they come, I will do review. And for now, I'm just going to say goodbye and hope you enjoy the rest of your week, and see you soon. Bye.